Oh, how's it going, guys? Disney Dan here. Welcome back into the channel and welcome to episode 139 of Disney Fiasco. It's Saturday night, my favorite night of the week. And I hope everyone's having a great week and a great weekend. Tonight is the night. I've got two incredible friends, not just friends, partner channels, buddies. I'm going to bring them in. Here they are right now. We've got the self-proclaimed king of retro himself, RobFuz. What is up, brother?
Bad. Hi, Dan. How's it going?
How you doing?
Good, man. I'm just sharing out your stream, actually. Sorry.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. And my other brother, Walt from Mouse Talk. What's up, brother?
Hi, everyone.
Good to see you. But I've got my buddies here because I know that tonight there's going to be a lot of ranting. We are going to be discussing the Disney characters that should be made into gold statues for the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary. That's going to be our show tonight. There's going to be a lot of ranting. You're going to be, it's going to be a bit of a crazy show.
It's going to get ugly in here.
It's going to get ugly, but it's going to be fun. So stick around. It's going to be a great show. So it's episode 139. Before we get started, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, this guy down here and myself will be reviewing Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
Did you guys do this movie already? I would have swore you did this movie already.
No, we haven't actually done a review on this movie yet.
It's only taken like a month for us to actually get to this movie.
But I know, we haven't been able to do it.
But we are going to be reviewing that tomorrow. So come back, join us 6 p.m. tomorrow. Walton,
right here
on this channel. On this channel.
Yes. On that channel, right here. It's going to be, we got a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about.
1959.
Oh, gosh. Well, while we're doing that, I want to see who's in the chat. We've got 15 wonderful people in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Timothy Rainwaters, my brother, was the first one in the chat. Thank you for being here. Stevie Lee, Samantha Lowe, what's up, Sam? Good to see you. Paul Angle, good to see you, brother. Welcome in. Joy S, member of the channel. Thank you so much for being here, Joy S. Happy weekend. There's my brother, Carlos Disney World Freak. By the way, Carlos, on Tuesday for Shooting the Breeze, we will be talking about how to make a meal a day with $50.
Nice.
It's gonna be
in Disney or in general?
in all the parks. So it's gonna be quite entertaining. James Ryan, live from London. He says, live from London, it's Saturday night. Of course, that's what he says every time. Thank you so much for being here, my brother. Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. Good to see you, my lovely. Welcome in. Disney Adventures, what's up? Good to see you. Brandy Byers, good to see you. Let's see, scrolling down. Sai, so good to see you, Sai. Hello, everyone. I'm enjoying a few drinks with my friends, so apologies if I don't speak properly. That's all right, Sai. Thank you so much for being here. Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in. Jean, welcome in as well. So many amazing people in the chat already. Thank you so much. Grace F, welcome in, my friend. I'm going to eat dinner. That looks like a pizza emoji, so I'm very jealous about that. Anna Isabel, welcome in. Horizons 18, good to see you. Wow, we've got some really amazing people here.
Yeah, Jeffrey music sounded like Horizons. I like that.
I know. I don't even know what Horizons sounded like until you told me that. There you go. Jeffrey Resendez, welcome in. Teresa Martin, welcome in. I think we are what? Melissa from Mouse Talk. Good to see you, Melissa. Welcome.
Who let her in?
Who let her in? But she is here. Welcome in, everybody.
Hi, Melissa. I'm just teasing.
Before we get started, let's just go around. If you haven't checked out my partner channels, my brother's here. Please go do so. Let's first talk about the self-proclaimed king of retro. Guys, if you missed things like Horizons, the Great Movie Ride, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Tokyo Disney Sea, anything like that, this guy has all the footage. You need to go check out RobFuz's channel. He has every single retro ride under the sun, the Skyway from Magic Kingdom. Go check him out. He's my brother. We do pub talk. We do lots of other stuff as well. And yeah, did you want to add anything to that? I kind of just spokesman you up there right there.
That was amazing. Thank you so much for that plug. Yeah.
So go check out Rob. And then down here, this guy was live at Fort Wilderness and Epcot today. I'm just super jealous because he's around food and wine. He's around food and wine. I mean, how jealous can I be?
We had fun. We actually we were at Fort Wilderness for a while. We looked at the Tri-Circle D Ranch. We got to see the horses, which was phenomenal. Then we took the boat to Magic Kingdom, and then we took the monorail from the Magic Kingdom to Epcot. It was fun. It was a fun day.
I love that.
Is that?
I love when you just go like. I don't have much time at night, so like when you go in the morning, that's like my favorite. When you go in the, I tell you that all the time.
It's good for me when he goes in the morning because it's like afternoon here. DIZNEYDAN, what's up, Jeff and Angela? Good to see you guys. They were live at Magic Kingdom today. Go check out my wonderful friends, DIZNEYDAN. Hannah Waghorn, welcome in, Hannah. Hope you're doing well, my friend, and good to see you as well. So
you guys killed it last week. Last week was an amazing show. You had a ton of views too. I was so proud of you guys. Such a good show. So much fun. So
it was good fun this week. It was good fun last week.
I gotta admit, Rob, it's one of my favorite shows I've been on with Daniel so far. We've had several, but this one I think I can put it on one hand with some of the other ones that we've had over the years. That was a fun stream last week.
I got to ask you, did you find those little? I forget what they're called. The little mini games.
We found them. Rob, I went in the park the next day. I went right up to the cast member. I go, "Do you know where these such and such?" She goes, "Follow me," and she took me right to them.
It was a thing.
And on the stream, he was like, "Dan was right. Dan was right.
He was right. 110% correct, dude. They had bags and bags of them too." It was awesome. I was so proud of him.
And they're so like inexpensive. Like you can pick up like 3 bags for like $10. Like
he was right. They were there. Sure enough.
There you go. You see. But it was a great show last week. Really, really good fun. And this week, a lot of ranting, lots of just confusion on my part. So I was sent a little website. I think it was by Carlos. Kenny, Mum, Cynthia, welcome in, my lovely. Welcome into the stream. I was sent a little website, which I think we all know is WDW Today, about the golden statues coming for the 50th anniversary.
And Carlos sent them to you. That's awesome.
I had to talk about this. Pamela Hoffman, welcome into the stream. Let me bring this up. So today we are going to be looking at these 50 characters. Rumored 50 characters,
right? Rumored, and that's an important thing. Let's be, to be all seriousness, this is a rumored 50, so this is not official yet. For what it's worth,
yeah, it's only rumored. I mean, we'll have to sort of wait and see what happens. I'm going to put it in this view so we can all sort of see like this, and we've got a lot to talk about. So we'll go through the list. We will shout at the list and express our confusion. And then...
Why don't we do this, Dan? We'll take it one at a time, and we'll do yes or no.
Okay, fine. And then we will suggest other characters that we want instead.
Well, I figured you'd do that at the end. But no, it's your stream. We do what you want. What am I doing?
Say something?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say it when we get there. There's some characters I did not know on that list. We had a little issue beforehand. But...
And what does that tell you, Rob? Already, that's a red flag already when you don't even know some of the people that are on this list.
So here's the thing, right? This is going to be a rumored list. Now, when I was speaking to some other people, I think Walter spoke to you about this, like some of the gold statues, there was going to be 2 on one sort of plinth. Like 2 characters are going to be together, but technically that's still part of the 50 characters. So there's just going to be less busts. There's going to be less actual statues because there's 2 in 1, but I don't know. But this is the rumored list. I really hope that this is not the rumored list, because this is not the actual list, because this could be horrible.
Can you explain exactly what it is? Because I didn't even know what it was. I had to Google it, research, and everything. Right. Like, what is this? I didn't know this morning.
This is celebrating the 50th anniversary. This is just characters.
Yeah. 50 statues in all 4
for 50
parts.
years.
Okay. Yeah. 50 statues, all 4 parts. That's what I just wanted to point out.
Right. And
if someone didn't know. So.
Let's just say I'm not very happy, but you know, positivity, guys, positivity. So let's start for the top 5 right here. So these are the obvious ones. We got Mickey, we got Minnie, we got Donald, we got Goofy, we got Daisy, which I think we can all agree should be there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Scrolling down, Pluto, Chip and Dale. So those are your typical, you know, Fab 5 plus, you know, plus 1s, plus 2s. You know, those are your typical, Fab 7? What do they call them?
Sensational 6.
Sensational 7, whatever they call them.
I can't even listen to you.
6.
6?
6.
Math is hard.
Well, there's 8 of them there, so I mean,
Chip and Dale don't count. Just the 6: Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Daisy, and Pluto. 6.
So, do you think Chip and Dale should be on one bust, or should it be like separate?
Absolutely. No, it should be. It should be that separate. I mean,
it should be separate.
No, it should be same.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be Zach Wilds, Disney, WDW. Welcome into the stream, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. I agree with Cynthia. Daisy needs some love. I think Daisy gets a bit overlooked. So I'm quite happy that Daisy made the list, but I think she kind of had to, being that she's Donald's +1. Let's get into the more interesting ones, right? Let's start off with Lumiere and Cogsworth. I think what I've noticed with this list of golden statues, they'd like to use a lot of sidekicks.
When I first was doing my list and thoughts and everything, I didn't put any sidekicks on. So,
are we yay or naying with Lumiere and Cogsworth?
I'm yaying.
I'm yaying. Yeah, I think so.
I'm yaying if you put them together. How's that?
Well, they will. They will sit, next to each other, I guess, but they won't be other ends of the park. They'll sit, by Beauty and the Beast Castle for Be Our Guest. But yeah, I'm fine. Why does Jeff says Chip? No way.
He's just being funny.
Or Chips Ahoy. I don't know.
Your favorite cookies.
See, we don't get Chips Ahoy here in the UK.
Oh man!
But Kelly.
You know what, Dan? Do me a favor. Start making a little list, and next time I'm over there, I'm going to buy you whatever you want. 10 items, whatever you want.
He's going to bring them to you because they don't sell them over there.
10 food items?
I'm going to bring them.
Is it 10 food items or is it 10 anything?
10 food items. So.
Okay.
Yeah, bring them Mercedes while you're at it.
When you mean food items, does that mean like 10 food meals, or is
Maybe
it like
you should
10...
do this on another stream?
More like on the Chips Ahoy level. Go ahead. Sorry, you're right.
Zach says, hey, I know it's been a few since I've talked to some of y'all. Glad to be here. Well, glad to have you here. Grace F says, how is Belle not there? No Snow White, no dwarfs. We'll get there.
We'll get there. We're only at number 10 now.
We're only at number 10. Right. Let's bring on number. Let's bring on number 11. Hold on.
Here's where the stream comes to a grinding halt, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. Hands up in the chat.
I thought it was the author of the article that just was goofing around and put himself at number 11.
I want everyone in the chat to say hands up if you know who Joe Gardner is.
I do. I know who he is.
See, I know who he is after I Googled him.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I know who he is. I just saw the movie not that long ago. That's why I know who he is.
So Joe Gardner is the bloke from Soul.
And there's nothing wrong with Joe Gardner. There really isn't.
In the Portugal, welcome into the stream. Great to see you. Here's my thing. I saw the movie Soul. It was a good movie. We spoke about it in our Oscar build-up, didn't we, Rob? We spoke about all those films. And we spoke about Soul. He's a good character. Does he deserve to be in the top 50 characters to celebrate Disney World?
Does that really even have to be a question?
Where are you going to put him?
I think we know the answer.
You're going to put him in front of Rock and Roller Coaster because he's music related? Come on, where are you going to put him?
Here's the thing, right? There are so many other characters that should represent Pixar. Like, actually, we'll get there, but someone like Wall-E, right? I would have Wall-E over Joe Gardner any day.
So how do we know Wall-E's not on the list? Thank you for giving that away, Daniel.
Spoiler alert. Carlos did not like the movie. He doesn't belong there after you see the rest of the
I thought from when I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. From when I first, you told me the topic and I was reading your topic, like I thought it has to be, 50 years have to show everything from yesterday to day one. But yeah, he is definitely not a representation.
Cynthia says, is Cinderella on the list? If not, I'll take Disney to court too.
Well, you have to wait and see. You have to stay for the whole stream.
You have to wait till the end of the stream.
That's the hook. You got. That's why I want you to take it one at a time, so people will wait and see. It's a hook.
And maybe Scarlett Johansson will save you a seat next to her in court. I don't know. The Stranger Couple. What is?
Ouch! You just say that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Guys, I want everybody to go check out The Stranger Couple. These two guys, these two great guys from England. They are a really, really great YouTube channel. Really, really fun. I would love to see an Uncle Waldo, which is it's a good suggestion. But if you haven't checked out The Stranger Couple, please go do so. They are really. I've been following the channel for years, and it's really good to see them here. So thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for staying up so late. Right, moving on from Joe Gardner, we have Timon and Pumbaa. I think it's obvious. I think we discussed this, Walt, last week. Any character from The Lion King could be represented in these gold statues. I mean, if Timon dressed up and did the hula in that sort of stance on the gold statue, I'd be totally okay with it. I think it'd be quite funny, but I think would it hurt?
I agree. I have no problem with these two being on there. I mean, they're iconic. They are. I mean, they had their own TV show as well.
Yeah.
They've had spin-offs. I have no problem with them. I mean, they're two of the greatest sidekick couple in the history of Disney. To be honest with you, there aren't too many ahead of them. And some of them are on this list already. I think the couple of sidekicks that they picked, my issue isn't there. My issue, we'll get to it, but it's in a lot of other areas. This is the least of their problems.
Matt Sibbatu, welcome into the stream. Good to see you, brother. And Candy Mom, just rewind 30 seconds. Who is Joe Gardner? Joe Gardner is the jazz musician from Soul. Yeah. There we go. Rob, I think you can agree that Timon and Pumbaa deserve to be on the list.
Yeah. You know, if it wasn't 50, maybe I would have lumped, them with the Simba and Mufasa, but
agreed.
But if it's 50, they definitely deserve to be.
Kaylee Carnahan, welcome into the stream. This is your first time here, so thank you so much for being here, and welcome into the stream. And she says Chip and Dale are my faves. Well, I'm sure many pictures will be taken next to those gold statues next time you are there. Now, when I was looking through this list, the next two I was over the moon by, because these two characters deserved to be on this list. We have Figment and we have Orange Bird.
Yes.
I am over the moon with this because these two represent, for me, Walt Disney World and the characters that aren't in movies that represent the parks.
That's why they made it.
Yeah, they did.
But I'll be honest with you, Daniel. I don't agree. Figment, yes. Orange Bird, no. Sorry.
Okay.
Not for who's been bumped to put Orange Bird on this list.
That's why I love Walt. That's a good point.
Sorry, for who's been bumped? No, I'd still keep Figment, but not Orange Bird. Sorry.
I think with Figment, because he represents Epcot, and it's a very special. He's a very special character, Figment. He's become sort of the mascot of Epcot now.
Not become. He was the mascot of Epcot. No, he was. Epcot was originally not going to have any Disney characters other than Epcot.
Yeah,
he was their mascot. Yeah. So it makes perfect sense why he would be there, because he is the representation of Epcot for sure. Eventually, obviously, they brought in the characters, but he was going to be the only one that was going to be in that park.
Yeah, I'm going to move us to the side because then I can bring the
sponsor. I thought he was like a sponsor.
Oh, Candyman, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Wait a minute, which Goofy will we get? Regular one or rehab one?
For the love of God, please not the rehab one. Good point.
Thank you so much, Candyman. Thank you so much. That's very, very generous of you. That really means a lot. Katie Carnahan says Stitch should have one, but we'll wait and see if he does or not. Stranger Couple says Figment should be knighted. Sir Figment, I agree. Orange Bird, I think Orange Bird has definitely a very big cult following. And should it be on the list? Possibly. I think it would have been like up there. It could have gone either way. It could have been there or not. I wouldn't have mind. But I'm glad, but I can see why, it does take the place of another Disney character that should be on the list. But we will move on. Mary, welcome into the stream.
I think, by the way, I think they revealed Mickey. I think they revealed Goofy already too. So we actually
they've revealed a lot of them. Actually,
they have. They revealed
I love the way Mickey's like this. He's kind of like jumping up, kind of like that. That just excited me.
He's doing the Mario jump when he's trying to hit.
Yes, exactly.
Mickey Bunch Kelly says, I remember meeting Orange Bird in Magic Kingdom when I was 7 years old.
Wow.
Orange Bird was created in conjunction with the orange growers in Florida for WDW.
Like I said, I get why he's on there. You're right. He's specifically the Walt Disney World, for sure. I just don't think some of these other characters that have been bumped should be bumped for him.
That's fair. That's fair enough. I mean, I think when we get through more and more, we will discuss more of other characters. Now, number 6, let's do 2 at a time to get through it, because we're going into a bit of Pixar here. We've got Dante, who is the dog from Coco, okay, and Edna Mode. Let's take Dante first. Firstly, I think Coco is a great film. It's not my favorite Pixar film, but I did really enjoy it. I just don't think Dante should have been chosen, even for Coco, if Coco was meant to represent. I think they should have chosen Miguel. I think Miguel would have been a better person with his guitar, but they went with Dante. I don't know. I don't know. It was, I think, again, looking at all the Pixar characters that they could have chosen, Dante, really? I don't know. We'll have to see. You guys, opinions on Dante?
No,
I agree.
He's a no.
He's definitely a no for me.
Yeah. Very quickly before we move on to Edna Mode, Kaylee says, "Who is your guys' favorite from the Fab Five?" Walt,
Goofy.
Rob,
always been Mickey for me,
and it's Goofy for me too. That's my pick.
Mickey's a close second, Rob. He's close.
Yeah, I just always love Mickey.
Donna, the beautiful Donna Jaworski.
By the way, am I allowed to say some spoilers or no spoilers? Or
no, that's the point why we're going one by one.
No, as we're talking about him, because I did do a Google search. And I am seeing some stuff here, guys.
I think Donna and Arjon should have a golden statue.
Yes.
Because they are.
Congratulations, Donna. Birthday month continues. It is the last day of Donna's birthday month. And she did great with the gift.
She did fantastic. She really did. She did such a great job. Edna Mode. How about Edna Node? Because I think we all know where Edna Mode, the statue, is going to be. It's going to be in that Incredibles sort of area.
Yeah.
You mean the area that nobody goes in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know about this one.
I loved when it was Toy Story. I'm bummed it's gone.
If I would have preferred if they chose Mr. Incredible. But
how do we know he didn't? Oh, wait.
I'm really letting the cat out of the bag, aren't I? But
just kidding. And the Mode, of course she's a no. You're right. They couldn't have picked. Never mind. I'm not even gonna. I'm serious on this stream tonight. This is really frustrating.
I know. Talk about ranting. Partner channel here, Mickey's Magic. What is up, Meg? So good to see you, my lovely. Hope you're doing well, and hope you are having a really great weekend, guys. If you haven't checked out Meg's channel, I really urge you to go and check out Meg's channel. Matt from Simba 2 asked me to scroll up. I'm trying to scroll up. Where would you like me to scroll up to? Because there's a lot of scrolling.
You can't scroll up. We're all 17 are on the list. He wants you to scroll down. He wants you to go past the list.
He wants me to keep going.
He wants you to keep going.
Guys, give the speech again, Walt.
18. We got Woody. 19, Bo Peep. 20, Buzz Lightyear. Toy Story. Right. I agree with Woody. I agree with Buzz Lightyear. I do not agree with Bo Peep. Sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why Bo Peep's on there. My son was like, "Why is Bo Peep on there?"
You know why Bo Peep's on there?
The younger generation who watched Toy Story 4.
Well, diversity too.
Yeah.
You gotta have females in there. You got
a lot of diversity on here.
Yeah, I mean, the whole list. Look, guys, this whole list. Let's just be honest. It's all about diversity. It definitely is. Okay, but it's definitely about diversity. If not, I get that part of it. To be totally serious, it is. I have a problem with Bo Peep.
But then why not have Jesse?
Yeah, that's what
Because Bo Peep's been around longer than Jesse.
Yeah, but Jesse's been in 3 of the 4 films, and Bo Peep's only been in 2.
Yeah.
4 of the 4. She's in all 4.
She wasn't in Toy Story 3 or 2.
3.
Yes, she
and
was.
She was barely in 2.
A main character, but she was in it.
I don't know. Kaylee says, I never understood the Edna Mode hype. Why is that character so popular?
Agreed.
There are so many better Pixar characters. Yeah.
Agreed. I have no clue. I am not an Edna Mode fan, period, at all.
I don't know. I think that I would rather have had Jesse than Bo Peep, but that's just me personally.
I'm fine with either one. I agree, Dan. I mean, if Jesse's there, that's perfectly fine.
Look, Woody and Buzz, definitely. No brainers. They are the founding fathers of Pixar. So we will see. Meg says, is this Magic Kingdom or all the parks? This is all the parks.
They're going to be in all the parks.
They're going to be in all the parks. Because when we get further down the list, you'll see some characters that don't maybe belong in Magic Kingdom, which will surprise a few of you. We will move on to 21, Mad Hatter, 22, Dumbo, and 23, Timothy. Sandra says, I can't watch anymore. I'm just getting angry.
I know. I'm getting worked up too. And I was all right with everything until these guys got to me. Now I'm like getting worked up. So
Mad Hatter, I would say he's like on the verge for me. I think possibly. Dumbo, yes, I do. I believe Dumbo should be on the list.
Where are they going to put Mad Hatter though?
By the teacups.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And Timothy. Yeah. Now, Timothy Mouse. Now, if you got Dumbo, I don't think you need Timothy Mouse. You could have just put Timothy Mouse on the end of the trunk for Dumbo statue.
That's how they will do it.
And that counts as a character. That really annoys me.
Yeah, well, they've already done it that way. They did it with Chip and Dale. They've already, or they did one that had 2 characters together already, and they consider that two of the 50. That's what they'll do with this. They'll put it in the hat for Dumbo. But he's a no. I'm sorry. If again, no. Dumbo and Mad, I don't have a problem with the Mad Hatter either.
Neither do I.
He's quintessential Disney.
Yep.
I get it. I understand.
I agree.
He's one of the 2 main characters. Well, one of the 3 main characters in Alice in Wonderland. Alice, Queen of Hearts, and the Mad Hatter. They're the 3 big ones. The White Rabbit. But he's not in it that long.
Simba 2 says, I hope it's not the Johnny Depp Mad Hatter. Oh my God.
I hope not too. But anyway, I have no problem with these 3. But I do have a problem. I mean, I have a problem with Timothy Mouse. I'm sorry. No.
Well, I would put, I don't know if he's on this list or not, but I would put Jiminy Cricket way over Timothy. So
yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
He's kind of
like a representation, like Timothy, in my opinion, but like I say no too, but sorry.
So Timothy for that other movie, Disney Dream says maybe it's Timothy from another movie. I'm not so sure. Kaylee says rather have Cheshire Cat, possibly. We'll have to wait and see. So he doesn't need a second statue then for Meg says, because I think Timothy already has a statue on top of the Dumbo attraction, I believe, as well. So we'll see. Right, moving on. 24, Stitch. 25, Cheshire Cat. 26, Miguel. Now, Miguel, again, like earlier, I'd rather have had just Miguel, not Dante as well. Cheshire Cat, I agree with. Stitch, I think Stitch should have a statue because of how popular Stitch is. He's definitely more of a modern, popular character. So I agree with most of these. Miguel, I could take or leave, but I'd rather have had him than just Dante. Super Fluffy Eddie, welcome into the stream.
Come on,
what do you guys
say
think?
It better, Dan. Say it better.
Super Fluffy Eddie, welcome into the stream.
Thank you. Sorry.
What do you guys think? Stitch, Cheshire Cat, Miguel.
I'd say Stitch. Stitch really is popular, so I think he's stood the test of time.
Meg's
they kind of phased him out. What?
Meg is not a Stitch fan.
No. But, Cheshire Cat, nah. Miguel. Look,
you know what they should do?
What's it called? The 3D movie. So,
you know what they should do with the Cheshire Cat statue? They should just have like the 2 eyes and the mouth and nothing else.
That'd be awesome.
Like almost like a Picasso style.
Well, Walt said it earlier about it's diversity here, and it is. You know what?
Well,
there's nothing wrong with it. So
no, there's nothing wrong with diversity, but again, it depends on what it is. I need to understand the context behind these 50 in all seriousness.
Yeah.
Because diversity is here. I get that. But you're right. Dante and Miguel from Coco, and then there's other Pixar movies that aren't even represented on this list.
Wait. We will get there. We will get there.
I mean, well, I didn't say which ones. I just said there are. This is a frustrating list for me. Stitch makes it. Cheshire Cat is either way. Miguel over Dante for sure. Yes, makes this.
Makes a Stitch is just fine. I think they should do more classic characters though. Oh my god, who am I? Walt. Who am I, Walt? Welcome
to finally waking up. Meg took the blue pill. Finally, good job, Meg.
Nice. I love that.
By the way, reason has finally won over.
By the way, I love that movie. Why can't we have Neo as a statue? That'd be great. Diversity says Grace F. We have a dog, so we need a car. Well, we've got a dog and a cat. We've got Stitch.
Yeah, we have a dog and a cat.
Yeah. Avery, the Cuban American. What is up, my brother? Good to see. Right, moving on. 27. We got Bambi. 28. We have Thumper. 29. We got Pooh, and 30. We got Pinocchio. Now we've got more classic characters here. I could agree with all of these. Do we need Bambi and Thumper?
No.
No, I don't think so. I think just Bambi would be fine. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I can get on board with these more classic characters.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with all of them, but Thumper. I don't think we need Bambi and Thumper in there.
I would have rather had like Tigger and Pooh rather than Bambi and Thumper.
Agree. Bambi is Bambi. It's one of the classic movies. I get it. I should be there, but it doesn't. We don't have to have Thumper.
No. Candy Mum brings up a character called Maleficent needs to be there, and we will discuss Maleficent.
Yeah, this isn't going to probably be an hour show, Rob. I hope you got time. I'm not going anywhere.
Number 31, Rocket Raccoon, and number 32, Baby Groot. Right.
No.
Okay.
No, and no. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, now, I'm glad Marvel's represented in there somewhere, and I feel it deserves to be in there. They got to put someone there, and I don't know. Is it the best choice? No, but
I agree with Rob. I believe Marvel should have a representation, especially as Cosmic Rewind is coming and Rocket Raccoon and Baby Groot are there. And we can't obviously have a lot of Marvel characters like Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man due to the Marvel contract. And those two characters are great. I wouldn't put them in my top 50 to celebrate Walt Disney World's 50th. Very quickly, Chris from Dad Builds. What's up? Why not Bambi and Thumper together in one statue like Timon and Pumbaa? That's probably what they will do, Chris. I'm
well, Chris, I say, let me answer that question. I say no to that because somebody else is being bumped because of it. That's the problem I have here. If I have to say Bambi, yes, I get it. But to add Thumper and then you drop off, and I got some names ready to go that aren't on this 50 that have to be dropped off because we're going to add Thumper.
Yep.
That's my rationale here. That's all I'm looking at.
I agree.
That's all. If they were one statue, considered one, and we could add somebody else.
As one character, yeah.
Yeah, as one statue. See, they're two statues. No.
Yeah.
That's my issue.
I think I need to take some of Angela's blood pressure medicine. This is very upsetting.
It's true. Look, this is a rumored list.
This is only a rumored list. This isn't the actual list. This is what we found on WDW today. So please don't take this. Take this with a grain of salt. Dana says, I think Mr. Toad needs a gold statue. Not sure if he's on the list or not. We will get there.
We're almost there. 132. I mean,
I think Rocket Raccoon and Baby Groot, I'm going to go with a no on this one.
To be fair, though, Mr. Toad does have a statue in the park.
He does. It's just not gold.
He's got a couple references in the park. And here's what I would say they should have done for Marvel and for Star Wars. Because there are so many characters, it should just be the Marvel symbol as the statue.
I agree.
And the Star Wars symbol as the statue, representing all of the characters,
or just
for those IPs. That was my because you're right. How do you pick from all those characters?
Candy Tink 94 says, "Why not Baby Yoda? We may get there." Yeah, I agree. Why don't we just have the Avengers logo or the Rebel Alliance logo? Like
Right,
we don't need, and we'll get there. Right, moving on. 33, we've got Frozone. 34, Gus. And 35, Jacques. Right. Let's go with 33, Frozone from The Incredibles.
Nope.
Again, why not Mr. Incredible or Mrs. Incredible or Dash or Violet? Why go for the secondary character? 34, 35, Gus and Jacques from Cinderella. Why not Cinderella? We haven't had yet any princesses shown in this list. Why have we got 2 rats?
Don't ask me. We got plenty of mice on this list, I'll tell you that.
We got plenty of mice on this list.
We got 5 mice already. Mickey and Minnie, Gus and Jacques, and Timothy Mouse. We got plenty. Mice are represented on this list.
Can I tell you, the lack of princesses so far is mind-blowing. I have no clue why they are ridiculous. Not on there. And for a fact, Walt, Dan, you're going to be able to buy all this stuff. And like,
don't even.
It's not going to be many I'm going to buy. I can tell you that right now.
I'm getting
D Hazel. Welcome in. Grace F says, Dan. Hold on. I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you. Daniel is allergic to this list.
I know. Yeah, tell me about it.
Grace F. Dan, a statue representing a movie. If that one statue has multiple characters, so be it.
Allergic to Grace.
I'm going to start sneezing for long.
But Grace, some of the statues do have multiple characters, but they're taking up 2 spots. It's not like it's one spot. They're taking.
That's what baffles me too. Yeah, why wouldn't there be 50 statues, not 50 characters? If there's multiple
it should be
people
50 statues.
Yeah,
it's not 50 characters.
Donna says, "Why not Jack Sparrow?" I mean, we'll see. Mike Klimovich, welcome.
I don't know. Maybe he makes it. We got 15 to go.
We got 15 to go. Gus and Jacques. I don't know. I just think no. Frozone, no. But again, only a rumor.
The only defense here is they would make cool looking gold statues. That's about it. But they don't deserve to get the list.
Right. Moving on. 36 R2D2. 37 BB8. If it was R2D2 and C3PO, I might be on board with it. But I
got my vote.
I don't know. Carlos says, "I'm about to swear. Where's Sully and Mike Wazowski?"
Let's wait. We're not done yet.
This is going to be crazy by the time we get it. We've got 40 people here in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. If you
we got a problem, Dan.
If you have people... Let's see if we can get to
50. 30 likes. Come on.
Let's see if we can get to 50. 50 people for 50 guys. Likes.
Hit that like button.
Yes. 50 dumb golden statues that Disney are making. R2D2, C3PO. See, I would have rather had someone like Yoda, or just again, like we went back with sort of a logo, like a Jedi logo.
Look, if you're going to do R2D2, they did BB-8 because it's their
and it's
droid.
New. Yeah.
Okay, it's Disney's droid.
Yeah.
One of George Lucas's droids, one of Disney's droids. That's why they did it.
Yeah.
Why is Chewbacca on this list? If you're not going to choose an actual person, then why isn't Chewie on this list?
Carl and Ellie
resonates all of them. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I said just the Star Wars logo. It encompasses all the characters as one.
Silencio Bruno says
Jeff's cracking me up.
Oh gosh, right. Moving on from Star Wars. 38, Piglet. 39, Pua. And 40, Hey. Now, here's my first rant. Actually, no, this is not my first rant. This is going to be a really horrible rant. Why have we got Pua on this list? Pua from Moana has a maximum of what? 2-3 minutes of screen time in the whole movie. He is an irrelevant pig that doesn't go on the journey with Moana. We've got Hey, who really doesn't do much in the movie either. You could take him out of the movie and he would make no difference to the outcome as well. We've got these 2 characters from Moana. The one is completely irrelevant and one is just... But, okay, so a lot of people say, oh, Pua is cute. Yes, he's cute, but so's Winnie the Pooh, so's many other characters on this list. But it's got to make sense. And for 50 celebrating 50 years of Disney, 50 of the greatest characters. You want a character that appeared for less than 3 minutes? Really? This really drove me crazy. I can't stand this choice. I can just about justify Hey Hey because he actually did.
I actually do like Hey Hey, but he doesn't deserve to be on the list.
He doesn't deserve to be on the list.
No. Piglet, forget it. No, I had to look up. Okay, until you said it. I didn't know.
Like seriously, like
you pick Piglet over Tigger.
Yes.
No,
I pick either or.
That's my one spoiler that I'll give in. Tigger, you pick Piglet over Tigger?
Well, I'd pick either or. Like I think one or the other deserves to be on the list.
Okay.
Piglet did have his own movie. Well, so did Tigger.
So did Tigger.
I forgot. I said that prematurely.
But do I think Pooh should be on the list? Absolutely not.
Sorry, neither one of them. Pooh or Hey.
Hey,
never mind.
But no.
Keep going, Dan. You're making me angry.
You're making everyone angry. But Hey, like, I mean, okay, I'll give Hey Hey the pass, but Pooh definitely not. Right, moving on. 10 more. Lady and the Tramp. Okay. And we'll do 43 as well. Simba.
Okay.
I can get on board with these.
I can too.
These are fine. Obviously, Lady and the Tramp, very, very big, sort of, that iconic scene with the meatball. Yeah. Simba, yeah, I mean, he's one of the most iconic Disney characters, so I can get on board with that as well.
Sure, absolutely.
Uncle Orville should be a statue, says Dana. Better than Pooh, let me tell you. Disney World Freak, but that's the kicker. What do the statues really stand for? Well, they stand on their own plinths. What are the statues celebrating? Because it's 50 years of Disney, not Disney World, not Disney. So Cinderella can have the castle, but not a statue. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah.
Well, that's what I said earlier. I said we need to understand the context behind what these 50 represent. I said that in the very beginning of the stream. It's true. I mean, give me a little bit more understanding of what these 50 represent. Obviously, diversity and inclusion, which, okay, I get it. And that makes total sense. And I applaud that. But I think it also needs to make sense. A lot of these, I don't know. Let's just get to the end of the list, and then we'll have a discussion of characters. Right, 44.
Wait. I smell a bracket here. Well,
right. Can we just stop at 44, please? Can everyone put hands up or tell me in the chat who Bruni is? Now, I looked up who Bruni was. Walt, do you know who Bruni is?
Not until 2 seconds ago when I Googled it.
And how angry are you now?
I'm not frustrated is more the word.
Why is this character now? If you don't know,
we didn't know who it was. Me and Dad before the stream.
If you don't know who this character is, Bruni, he is the little.
I think Magic Meg loves Bruni. I remember her
curse word.
She liked him.
Lizard from Frozen 2. Yeah. What?
Yeah, I think they were banking on him being him or her. I don't know, like big, and it never really picked up.
I didn't even know it had a name. It's the little lizard from Frozen 2.
Okay, Meg, I thought you'd like them.
Really? Why is this character being given a golden statue for Disney World's 50th anniversary? Bear in mind, this is a rumored list. 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I've already smashed one computer. I'm now on an iPad. Please stop with this nonsense. I just don't get it. I just don't understand.
It's just a weird choice.
The lizard from Alice in Wonderland had
time out. Would you even put Bruni in like the top 200? Let alone the top 50? I would not. Just bizarre. It's a bizarre choice.
I'm not even going to ask Walt because I feel like he's about to burst into flames.
Keep going, please. Just keep going. It's not even worth the time.
45, Sebastian. 46
we'll be here for 4 hours. So.
46, Flounder. 47, Olaf. 48, Abu. 49 Tinkerbell, 50 Ariel. Oh wow, we actually get a princess.
Can I? Whoa. All right. I'm gonna take 2 minutes here. No, not even 2 minutes. I'm gonna take 20 seconds.
Full screen. I'm gonna produce here, dude.
Let me just say this. How do you not have the genie on this list? How do you not have? You're gonna have Bruni, but you're not gonna have. Oh my God, Tigger doesn't make this list. Mushu doesn't make the list. No characters from Hercules are on this list.
How does
Monsters Inc. isn't represented? Nemo isn't represented in this list at all. You have no Jiminy Cricket, Rob. No Jiminy Cricket.
Boys, I have 2 words for you that this character would have been.
How is the genie not on this list?
The first character.
You picked Abu over Genie.
The first character that I thought of that should have made this list, apart from Mickey and the gang, Peter Pan.
Yeah, that's on my list.
How is Peter Pan
I knew Dan was going to say that, and he wasn't.
And why is it Ariel? Why isn't it? First off, why not Snow White, who was the first princess?
No Snow White.
Or Cinderella. It's her castle.
Or Sleeping Beauty. Or Belle. Or...
I think it's going to make more sense once we see him in place, but still.
Wally, Carl, Russell...
Lightning McQueen doesn't get
Lightning
in here
McQueen.
At all. Monsters Incorporated is not represented at all
Mike
in
and Sully.
this list.
It's not like they have a TV show now. Oh wait, they do.
I would have put, as Kelly put in the chat just now, I would have put Roger Rabbit in there.
Roger Rabbit.
Jack Sparrow.
Excuse me. We don't have 101 Dalmatian in this list.
No.
There's
no Pongo, no Cruella. There is no villains.
There's no villains.
No villains.
Because my family was discussing it earlier. It's like, can we put villains up there? I'm like, I would put a villain or two.
Pick your prince. There's no princes in this thing.
Nope.
Pick your princess to an extent. I mean, we got Ariel, but that's it. You know.
How is Bruni over Anna and Elsa? I don't understand that.
Donna says Lady Leota, Madame Leota from A Haunted Mansion.
Oh, that would have been great.
See, this is how I would have done it. Right, I'm gonna get rid of this list because it's only going to make people even more angry. So goodbye to this silly whatever. There we go. This is how I would have done it. This is going back to what Carlos said in the chat. What are we celebrating? It's 50 years of Walt Disney World. So I would have done it based around the lands, not just of Magic Kingdom, but of all of Walt Disney World, right? So that includes, for example, the Africa section of Animal Kingdom, Asia, Dinosaur, Epcot's Future World, the World Showcase, and had a character from each of those lands. You could have had a Madame Leota from the Haunted Mansion, celebrating the Haunted Mansion. If we can't have Jack Sparrow representing Pirates of the Caribbean, what about the pirate redhead? I think that would have been a fantastic, or the dog with the key. I think that would have been an interesting one. What about? I think having Cinderella not be represented as a golden statue is a crime. It's her castle, for goodness sake. That is something that should have been from the start. That should have been one of the first. You know, you look.
Go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
You know, you look at Tomorrowland, right?
Barney?
you look at Tomorrowland. You could have had
Wally.
Perfect. You know, Nemo for the seas with Nemo and friends. I just don't the genie is a crime. I think genie should definitely be there. I agree with you, Walt. I'm just so now bearing in mind, guys, this is still a rumored list. Is it 100%? You got to take this with a grain of salt.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say, in my opinion, if this is real or not? This list. Can I say it, or you'd be upset?
Let's go around and say, is this list real?
Well, go ahead, Walt. I want to see what you think.
WDW News Today has hit or miss on their rumors.
Yep.
A lot of people don't like them. I'm indifferent. I don't mind them. I don't hate them.
Yep.
A lot. They're 50-50 on their rumors.
Yep.
This is a really tough one to get wrong, Rob. I know. I think I know where you're going with this. I tend to believe this one.
Yeah.
Because so far they haven't been wrong with the ones on the list. Now again, this may be ones that we all knew, but I got this list from somewhere. And you just pull this out of the sky.
So if you Google, I'm sorry, Dave, if you Google and to see actually what they announced, the list is real. I got to tell you guys. I see the Joe Gardner statue. If the Joe Gardner statue is real, I think this list is real. And the dog from Coco, I see the statue for that guy. I didn't think he's real. So I don't know, guys. I hate to be a spoiler alert, but if you do a couple Google searches, I see like 10 of these statues. And 10 of these statues, I'd say half of them I didn't think were real. They're real.
So let's.
By the way, I love the black hole.
What a weird movie, by the way. So if this is actually, hey Sai, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here, and thank the Phoenicians. It's the Disney Nerd Herders. Welcome in to the stream. Why aren't the Phoenicians getting a statue? Oh wait, because they didn't invent the alphabet. There you go.
They didn't invent our alphabet.
They did not. So here's my question: if this list is correct, what was their reasoning behind not including princes, princesses, and villains? Why did they not include these?
Maybe because there's just too much of it already. Maybe that's the only thing I can think of. Really? Some of this, I don't know. Some of this stuff you never saw in the parks. I
think not having a character like the Evil Queen or Maleficent or Cruella de Vil or Jafar or Scar. I think you need to represent the villains. You do, especially with. By the way, the more I get angry, the more my voice gets higher. But no princesses. Well, apart from Ariel, or no princes. No Aladdin. No Jasmine.
The Beast from Beauty and the Beast doesn't make this list.
It's just Grace says I can't say why it's a family channel. Don't worry, Walt has already broken that rule a couple of months ago. I just don't know. I think I think you should have had characters that represent Walt Disney World. I would have had Divine from Animal Kingdom. Divine, the tree lady who like camouflages. I think that would have been a great character for Walt Disney World because it represents Animal Kingdom. Or
what would have been cool
Avatar.
If they had people vote on this. Let people vote on it. I have a feeling that they probably went down that road, but obviously with the world the way it is and crazy and everything.
But if they've got Baby Groot and Rocket, BB-8 and R2-D2 representing those, genre, those Marvel and Star Wars, why wasn't a Na'vi a golden statue for that would have been good. Pandora? I mean, that doesn't make any sense either. I don't know. I'm very confused. Grandmother Willow and Miko, says Mike Klemovich. I mean, personally, I'm not a big Pocahontas fan, but the problem is because Disney is such a widespread in popularity, everyone loves different characters. How many young people are wanting to go and find the Anna and Elsa gold statue? There isn't one. I'll put that away before I come over to the other side of the pond and throw that phone in the sea.
It's on the Pixar Instagram page.
I just don't get it. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think.
It's a good opportunity to celebrate 50 years of me and Walt. No, I'm just kidding. 50 years of Disney World. And it just seems like there's a wasted opportunity here. So, I don't know.
Are you kidding me? They've put Bruni and Pua over the Seven Dwarfs?
Hello.
Great Funko.
Wait.
Super fluffy.
I think they put all the Disney characters on a piece of paper, put them in a Funko box.
There you go. There's the answer. That's what they were going to do.
They took our idea, Daniel.
Speaking of which, shameless plug, tomorrow night, Darby O'Gill and the Little People at 6 p.m. Eastern.
They're on my list for a gold statue, Darby O'Gill and the Little People. They're on my list.
Why not the Apple Dumpling Gang? Why not Hocus Pocus?
Super Fluffy Yeti, be careful, or I'm going to send to come hither after you.
I'm
Can I say something?
Hold on. I'm so glad Meg is here. Why not Jack Skellington and Sally, or just Jack Skellington?
Yeah.
I mean, those characters they are the go-to for Halloween.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob. I interrupted.
No, it's okay. I was even thinking taking another step. Like, what about the Imagineers? You know, some of those Imagineers made it. You know.
I would have had a statue for Joe Rody and Tony Baxter. And...
Yep, those were the two I was thinking. So I was even thinking too. I know there's a Roy statue and there's a Walt statue. A nice statue of them two together. I don't know. I was thinking that too to celebrate. I think it would be solid. I think it would be cool.
I would have had like a wall of like influential Disney people like Richard Sherman or Kevin Feige or just people
I don't want to go down that road. For me, I don't want Imagineers. I don't want directors and producers. Half the people aren't even going to know who the heck they are.
I would take Joe Rody over
they're going to look
Bruni any day.
Look, I'm sorry.
Joe Rody, Bruni.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Joe Rody. He's over. I'm sorry. In my opinion, he is. He did great with Animal Kingdom, but that's never mind.
Got it.
But I mean, you could put a Marty Sklar statue in Magic Kingdom, and 75% of the people that walk by are going to say, "Who the heck is that?
Who's that?" Yeah.
It's just the truth.
Or Richard Sherman, or yeah.
I'm sorry, they're not going to know who they are. So I get it. You stick to the characters that people know. But even in this list,
that's just remind me. You just said we just talked about Sherman Brothers. Where's Mary Poppins?
Yeah.
That character should definitely be represented. Yeah. I'm just so kerfuffled, whatever you call it.
Whatever you want to call
it. It's 1 a.m. I'm confused. I just don't understand. Right. Let's go around. 5 characters that must have a statue that wasn't represented, that wasn't shown on this list. Should I go first, or have you guys got your 5?
I got 5.
We talked about a lot of
so Walt, who would be your 5 that weren't recommended on the list?
The Genie.
Yep.
Jiminy Cricket.
Yep.
I probably would go Rafiki. I understand the representation there for him. Probably Cinderella because it's her castle.
Yep.
And probably the Beast. I'm not understanding why the Beast isn't on this list for me. I mean, if I had to pick a 5 really, really quick.
Jiminy Cricket is a crime. Why isn't that chosen?
How do they not pick Mushu over Pua? Mushu's one of the best characters ever.
I would have rather had that little that little flick sort of cricket.
No Bugs Life. No Bugs Life on this list.
No Remy.
Oh yeah, Mike Wazowski. How do you not Mike Wazowski? I mean,
Remy. I would have had Remy over Dante. Over Rob, have you got 5?
Yeah, I do. We talked about a lot of mine. Like the Monsters Inc. is a crime, of course. Cinderella's on my list. Like my only thing is maybe like it's such an icon that the statue, the castle is such an icon. Put Cinderella, you would have to put her in the middle. That's maybe why you wouldn't put her there. And you're putting 2 sub characters on the sides of the castle. Maybe that's my thing. Like Peter Pan was my biggest blemish here.
That really annoyed me because
Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket. Walt, you remember when we were kids? Like he was the spokesman of the park. Like if you watch my videos and everything, he would be on the channel. He was on the Disney Channel. He was like there. I was shocked that Jiminy Cricket's not on there.
Can I ask you a question? What's the song they play at the end of the night when they're closing down the park? Who sings that song?
Who sings that song? What's on every promotional video when you wish upon?
My only thing is, I'm thinking here. When I look at this list, I'm thinking, all right, like even how is Bruni on here and not Anna and Elsa? But maybe there's just a lot of the stuff. Maybe they're just giving little tributes to other people. That's the only thing I could think of. Like maybe there's just too much of Frozen. There's too much of stuff. But they have Olaf on there. I don't know. I don't get it.
Jason Udo says, as long as you get a chicken from Moana gets a statue, I'll be happy. Don't worry, Jason Udo. Hey, got one.
The only other on the list, someone mentioned it too. Mandalorian and Baby Yoda would have been cool, but
but still, like,
but better than some of these. Dan, come on.
Yeah, I know, I agree. I mean, mine would have been 100% Peter Pan. I don't know how you could not have Peter Pan on this list. I just don't get it. Like, he is arguably one of the greatest animated characters of all time. Jiminy Cricket, absolutely. Cinderella. I think the Seven Dwarfs should have been one sort of statue. Because even just Dopey, I agree with Meg.
Ride
Dopey.
in Magic Kingdom in Fantasyland.
Dopey. And to represent Pixar, I think Nemo or Sully, or Mike. I just don't get it. Mike Klimovich, Tinkerbell did make the list.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I don't know. Like, what they've done. This really is. James Ryan says the Evil Queen, Frollo, Sklar. There have been.
Sklar. Who's Sklar? Is he the cousin to Scar?
Marty Sklar. Characters from the darker side. You can't tell how cool Peter Pan is until he deals with Hook. Yeah, I guess.
Hook would have been good too.
Robin Hood doesn't make the list.
Meg says, or do the Luxo Ball. The Luxo
Can I ask a question? No Jungle Book? Where's Baloo?
Where's Baloo?
Where's Mowgli?
Should we just go through Disney Plus and go through all the movies to see? Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go through my box of movies and pick out movies to see if they actually made the list.
Well, that's how they pick the list or the box.
But it's just, I just don't. There's not a lot of representation of the live action part of Disney at all. I would have rather had Hercules over Pua or Hades over Bruni. There's nothing from Zootopia, as Kaylee says. Eeyore, Nemo, Mulan. I don't know. I think with Disney, no one is ever happy.
Nope.
Everyone is going to make. I don't know.
Well, maybe they'll say why they chose them. You know, maybe they'll have a reason.
If they give me a reason why they gave me Pua and Bruni, I'll be okay, but at the moment, nothing. Brittany Morgan, how about Walt's original Snow White? Is she there?
She's
Brittany
not.
Morgan, I'm very sorry, but she's not.
Not on this rumored list.
Where's Cars? No, Lightning McQueen. Apart from I when I was working for the Disney store, I was told this fact. Apart from Star Wars merchandise, the highest grossing sort of franchise within Disney that was best sold, like most sold, was Cars. And Lightning McQueen doesn't get one.
I'm going through the movies, by the way. So
I don't know. Yeah, no Finding Nemo. Pain and Panic would look fantastic as a statue. I totally agree.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I think nothing represented of the Haunted Mansion is a crime. I think Haunted Mansion should have been represented, being that, you know, it is that classic Disney attraction. I know this probably would be not on a lot of people's lists. I would have had a Small World doll.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I really would. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but to represent Walt Disney World and Disney parks, I think one of the dolls from It's a Small World should have been a golden statue. I genuinely believe that, because it represents the 50th anniversary of the park, not the company.
Right, but Small World was in Disneyland before it was in Disney World.
That is true.
Okay,
that is true.
So that's why I think it doesn't. If it was an original to Disney World, I get what you're saying, but it's a Disneyland that was transplanted here. So that's, I think, why you probably wouldn't. For me, would be my rebuttal to that. By the way, guys, 36 likes, 38 watching. If you haven't already hit that like button for Dan, let's try to get him to 50. Let's get him to 50. Thank you, guys.
Yes. What about like the Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Or a TTA, a mini TTA. Is a Small World and Carousel of Progress should have representations because of the World's Fair, says Mike Klemovich. The Hippo from It's a Small World, says Mike Klemovich. Also, will Disney merch be selling a set of mini versions of the statues? I have no idea, but I bet you
I would guess they would, wouldn't you, Walt?
Yeah, they're going to.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you on this list. There's very few that I will buy.
I'd buy Figment.
They're definitely going to have the top.
I'd buy Figment and that's it. D. Hazel says, if it's for Walt Disney World history, then surely the attractions past, present should have been the forefront for the statues. No Frozen 2 lizard attraction in Walt Disney World.
She's basically being facetious. What she's basically saying is, hey, no Frozen 2 lizard attractions in Walt Disney World, is there? Right, exactly. She's being facetious, but she's right. I mean,
no, it's true. Carlos, I think we can agree that the Brer characters had a very slim chance of becoming golden statues, unfortunately for Splash Mountain, but I mean, that it is what it is. Let's just see.
Can I ask?
Why not the
you think they're going to be permanent, guys?
No.
You think they'll be permanent?
No.
I don't think they'll be permanent.
I don't know. I'm just it's very confusing. It's very weird. I think the choice was very bizarre. I can understand why they chose a lot of the newer movies to show that to the newer sort of crowd and the younger people who've seen those newer films. I get it, but choosing some of those characters, you can choose some much better characters. I feel like instead of choosing Pua and Hey, why don't you just put Moana?
Hey, where's Kermit and Miss Piggy?
Don't even go there. Why aren't the Muppets represented? Why isn't
right? I mean, they're owned by Disney. Where's Kermit and Miss Piggy? They have an attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Where are the hitchhiking bones? Says Meg. Yeah. What?
Hitchhiking ghosts. The hitchhiking bones are Dawn and Will.
The hitchhiking ghosts. I mean, I'd rather have had, I love the hitchhiking bones. Go check out that channel. I'd have them instead of Bruni. Disneyland turned the Pua statue into golden bacon, problem solved. Yeah.
Who said that?
That was Avery.
Avery, you go, boy.
Big Al from the Country Bears says, Kaylee, I totally agree. I think the Country Bears should be represented.
Yeah, I was just looking at the list here.
Even just going around all the attractions. I mean, I think Mr. Toad would have been a great choice. I'm fuming. This is the last thing I want to be before I go to bed because I'm really angry.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm not really angry. I'm just Tara. Why not a picture of a statue of Aerosmith guy? What's his name?
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler.
All right, now you're reaching. It's late for Daniel, everybody.
It is already late. I'd rather have Steven Tyler than Bruni.
It's late for Daniel. Now he's reaching.
3 Caballeros would be nice.
Yeah. Well, we got Donald already, so I guess. Yeah. But having Panchito and Jose, yeah, I'd rather have those guys. Geeking out with Melly Mel, what is up? Good to see you. Watching Dan losing the will. Yeah, I know, right? Bearing in mind it's quite late, so yeah, but I'm still.
You're young. You're in your 20s. I'd stay up all night in my 20s.
Not me. I'm in my 20s, but I feel like I'm in my 50s.
Hey.
This is late for me.
Wait a second now.
This is late for me.
We're in our 50s.
It would have been fun. It would have been really cool. Figment with Dreamfinder, like a statue, the two of them. That would have been nice. I'm just going through. I'm Googling crazy here, so
I mean,
trying to pump some stuff. The what's it called? The trolls from Maelstrom. See, look, I love this stuff. No one cares. That's the problem.
So. No, I disagree. God, I'd rather have the Phoenicians over Bruni and Pua and Mike Klemovich. Orange Bird made the list. Orange Bird did make the list. Jessica Rabbit would be a cool statue, but again, she didn't make the list either.
No, I'd take Roger over her, though. Roger Rabbit should be on the list.
What about Oswald?
Yeah, where's Oswald?
Where's Oswald?
Huh? I can't answer it, dude. I don't know.
God, I'd rather have Shrek than Bruni.
The Pixar, the Pixar lamp.
Yeah, the Pixar lamp.
Well, that's what I was saying. See, all right, let's even go that a step further. I was saying the Marvel logo, the Star Wars logo. Right. Just use the lamp to represent all of Pixar. You know, because these are all companies that Disney bought. They weren't Disney created companies. They were companies that Disney went out and purchased the rights and the IPs for them. True. So there's a lot that is and isn't in their respective worlds that isn't theirs but is. So that's why I say for them, just use logos. But their characters, the ones that Disney had from their animation studios, are the ones that should be getting their individual.
Candy Tank says Thanos. Now, obviously, we can't have many of the Marvel characters due to the Marvel agreement. Hypothetically, if the Marvel agreement, which will never happen, if, let's say, Disney had full rights to every character, who would you have? Let's say every character was up for grabs. There was no conflict with Universal. Which character would you?
Yeah, it's going to be different for everybody. I mean, for me, it's going to be Cap and Iron Man.
I would agree. I would have had Cap. I'm more of an Iron Man. I'm more of an Iron Man fan. I wouldn't have Spider-Man. I wouldn't. I would have Captain America with his shield in front of him. You know, that sort of pose that he does as a statue. You know, he's proud, standing tall with his shield in front of him. I think that would have been a fantastic statue. But obviously, that's never ever going to happen. Give me a Spidey. Meg, I think Meg knows Spidey, actually. You should give him a call.
And I'll be honest with you, Daniel. I actually think it is going to happen. At some point, push comes to shove, Disney is going to make the right offer to say, time for you to get rid of Superhero Island, and it's coming home. And I think that Orlando will do it. I mean, I think the rides they have over in Superhero Island, other than the Hulk,
just bring
really are. I mean, and Spider-Man's great. Don't get me wrong. I love the Amazing Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man.
But you could retheme that very quickly.
They're subpar. And you could retheme Spider-Man.
You could retheme that, and then the Hulk roller coaster, you could retheme that.
I love the Hulk ride.
It could be the Bruni roller coaster. No, I just want to piss Dan off.
Kaylee Carnahan says, "Did Daisy get one?" She did.
I wonder what they pay Walt a year to Disney to run that Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, it might not even. I mean, you could take that area there. Wow, I mean, there's a lot they could do. There's a lot that Universal still owns IP-wise that they could put over there and change that out.
Yeah, my problem is though, Walt, when you see they're putting up a new park, and I'm not really impressed with the new park that they're building in the future. So okay,
Epic Universe.
I'm not really impressed. Like I'm impressed, obviously, with like the Nintendo part. That's really it, you know.
I like the Monsters area.
How to train and Monsters too.
Yeah, the Universal Monsters area is really, really interesting. Yeah. Interesting, Rob. You're right. It could fall flat on its face. It could. If they do it wrong, it could really fall. But I think they're really hoping that Nintendo is going to be huge for them. Yeah, and Meg's right. It looks amazing. And what they've done over in is it Tokyo or wherever they did
Tokyo.
It looks phenomenal.
Yeah, so, the Nintendo part looks amazing. I can't wait. And the next thing they're doing, and I love Donkey Kong. I think they're going to be doing a Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
ride.
Nintendo is the anchor of that park.
The only problem I have with I know we're getting really off topic here with Nintendo Land, is that it's not Nintendo Land. It's Mario Land. If it was Nintendo Land, it should be based around the game Super Smash Brothers, where you have not just Mario, but you have Zelda, Pokemon, Fire Emblem, all these, Nintendo IPs, not just Mario. Because
correct, but Mario was first.
Mario was first.
He's the one that put them on the map. Well, we're talking about first here with Disney, so we got to be fair back. Their anchor is Mario. He was number one. He's the one that put him on the map. He's the one that came out with all of that. Everything else followed after him.
Yep.
So that's why they are really pushing towards that. That's what resonates with a lot of people is Mario first.
Jay Sanudo.
But you're right.
Jay Sanudo says, "Did Bob Chapek get a statue? He did, but he kept it in his office so he can look at himself in the face and smile."
No, he didn't get his own statue. That would cost money.
You know what I hope they do? A little off topic here. I hope they do, and maybe they would show it in the Walt that theater where they show the previews and the Walt story, like a movie, 20-minute movie about the history of Disney World, the 50th anniversary. I think that would be really cool. And they could put it in Disney Plus or something. I think that would be.
Well,
I hope they do.
They've done a lot of that in the Imagineering story, which I definitely recommend people go do. But I think that would be great, for sure. I mean, just I don't know. I think Sorcerer Mickey. A lot of people saying in the chat.
No, I'll say no to that one because you don't need two Mickeys.
I agree.
Mickey is Mickey.
True.
I agree.
Mickey's Mickey. I can't have two Mickeys. It just he is who he is.
I'd rather have the brooms. I think the brooms should be.
There's a lot of different ways we could do this.
Well, this was interesting. This was definitely the most heated Disney fiasco I think I've ever done.
Is it?
Well,
no way. I've seen you get really upset.
I was going to say, I'm sure we've had some other ones we've done.
Oh, geez. Well, this was certainly a very interesting show. We're going to start wrapping things up. But guys, I know I may have made Jeff in the chat very mad and made a lot of people. Well, it wasn't my fault. Let's be honest here. It was this rumored list, which now I've got rid of from my web browser. But yeah, this was an interesting topic. Let me know, guys, in the comments or in the chat which characters you would have. This was a really fun sort of different kind of fiasco. This was definitely a fiasco. I think this stream lived up to the name of the show. It was a fiasco. That's what it was.
I think it really, like, for 50 years, at one point I remember they were going to do 50 different cool things, and we're not getting it, and obviously we're getting a subpar statue list here, so it makes it even worse. So.
I just want to let everybody know when I get to my 100th and 50th show, I'm going to be making 150 golden plaques of all the times I've ranted in every episode.
Nice.
That's what I'm going to do. Let's start wrapping things up. Firstly, I want to thank Candy Mum Cynthia for the $4.99 super chat from earlier. Thank you so much, Cynthia. You are amazing. And I want to thank everybody who's come out and joined us this evening. This was really a lot of fun. I know it turned a few heads, but again, this is all for the giggles. It's all for fun. And I hope we don't, get too mad. But this was a lot of fun. And we certainly will continue this conversation the more as we see these golden statues come out. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. Let's firstly give a massive thank you to my first partner channel here, Mr. King of Retro himself, RobFuz. Thank you for being here, brother.
Thank you, Walt. Thanks, guys.
Always good having Rob.
Plug.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're going outside. I got a new projector outside. We're gonna watch the Jungle Cruise on the big screen outside. It's dark here in New York, so but yeah, Fridays 4:00 I go live. I do theme park retro. I do pub talk with Mr. Disney Dan there, Adam, our friend, and our friends Marco, all those guys, and just a lot of fun. So if you guys, I do a live stream too. I go 6 hours. I take requests showing all different kind of retro rides. I did one Thursday. I do them all different times. So subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. Well, Walt's probably going to laugh at me, but I am only 60 away from 4,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much.
How do I laugh at you?
You're the king. You're the king, Walt.
Not quite.
I'm so proud of Walt and Melissa. They're doing awesome. And Dan's the king, too. But we'll both get there. We'll get there.
But guys, check out Rob's channel. Please do. He is the king of all retro. If there's any ride that you miss from back in the day or any ride,
Rob's got it.
He's got it. The Skyway from Magic Kingdom, Horizons, World of Motion.
I was never fans of, and then I started watching them on my channel. I'm like the Timekeeper. I'm like, man, it was a great ride. I missed that ride,
dude. When you put on the Great Movie Ride, I'm always crying because I missed that ride so much. The Great Movie Ride. But guys, please go check out Rob's channel, partner channel, and a great friend. My other partner channel down here at the bottom, Walt from Mouse Talk. Thank you so much for being here, brother. Tomorrow, let's just quickly talk about tomorrow. We are back together on my channel, 6 p.m. for Disney movie review of Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
Man, we got a lot to talk about tomorrow.
We do have a lot to talk about.
I saw that. I'm gonna date this. I saw that in the theater, guys, when I was a kid. I'm just going to say that.
See, I only saw it for the first time this week, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually really looking forward to this because I know Walt is a big advocate of this movie, not spoiling anything.
And I've seen it 3 times since Disney Plus was debuted.
But we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow. We're going to be talking about young Sean Connery, and it's going to be fun tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
Yes.
Anything coming up for you? I know you were at Fort Wilderness and Epcot today. It was a fantastic stream. Go check out Walt's channel.
That was a lot of fun.
What is coming up for you, my brother?
Couple things. First off, guys, definitely check out Rob. Rob is a visionary, and I mean that in all seriousness.
Thank you.
He was smart enough, younger, to film all of this stuff and to keep it. That took vision for the future, Rob. Very, very smart, and that's why we love those videos. You do such a great job. I'm serious. It's smart.
Thank you.
So, congratulations.
I loved filming when I was a kid. Did I ever think I was going to show hundreds of people? No.
There you go.
That's what happens.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Obviously, Rob's great. Dan is wonderful. Guys, thank you for having me. Just so everybody knows, we're passionate about these things. That's why we talk about them. That's why we get upset. We love Disney. It's just passion. We want to see it do well. We want our favorites to be there. That's why these things happen, and that's why I get so up in arms, is because I'm passionate about it. I love my Disney, and I do see it a certain way, and we all do. But just thank you all for being here and supporting Dan and supporting Rob. It definitely means a lot. Go ahead, Dan.
Thank you so much, Kaylee Carnahan, for the $1.99 super chat. This was great live. Have a great day, guys. Well, Katie, thank you so much for joining. This really does mean a lot. I know you just joined the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to. I do these every Saturday. And thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. And thank you for that generous donation. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Tomorrow, we're at Hollywood Studios tomorrow. Tuesday is the Sanity. And it's a lot of fun.
What's
and
Tuesday? I didn't hear what you said.
Hollywood Studios tomorrow.
You said Tuesday was what?
Sanity.
Oh, your show. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's okay. And Rob is the self-proclaimed king of retro. I am the self-proclaimed voice of reason. And I think I have proven that tonight.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, everybody.
I love watching both of you guys.
Walt is an absolutely fantastic channel. He really, really does a really special channel, and both these gentlemen right here are they're like my brothers. I love these guys to bits, and they do such incredible content. And I want everybody to check both these channels out. So please go check out Mouse Talk. Amazing live streams from the parks, from home. Walt, Melissa, absolutely lovely.
My favorite thing about Walt and Melissa is the attention to detail they show. I love when you go off the beaten path and show different stuff and everything. That's my favorite thing you guys.
They would go during a stream to see if I was right about little mini figurines. I mean, how great is that?
Yes.
No, these gentlemen right here are like my family. So guys, check out their channels.
Thank you.
And we'll see everyone tomorrow for Disney movie review. Very quickly, my other two partner channels, we also have Meg from Mickey's Magic, who was here earlier, so please check out her channel. She goes live on Mondays for Magic Mondays with Meg, and then also the Viapree Project. So go check out Ed and Mindy over at the Viapree Project. Those guys right there. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. I'm always on Twitter ranting, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, please do. On Instagram, I'm always posting stories, so please go check me out on Instagram. A big thank you to Dean over at the Live Place, theliveplace.com, your go-to guy for all your family-friendly live streamers. He is over 150 different live streamers, Disney, non-Disney, cruise line, everything. He is the guy for live streaming. Go check him out. And a big thank you to the Polka Dot Podcast and the Great British Mickey Waffle. And I would like to give a special plug to the Great British Mickey Waffle because they just had on their podcast the director of Loki series Loki. Go check them out.
How about that?
They are a wonderful podcast. Tell them Disney Dan sent you. Go check out the Great British Mickey Waffle.
That's awesome.
Absolutely wonderful.
Wow.
Again, tomorrow, 6 p.m., Darby O'Gill and the Little People, Disney Movie Review. Walt and I will be back, and we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Apart from that, I want to thank everyone.
Don't miss it. Come hither.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody again for joining. Thank you to my members. Thank you for Cynthia. Thank you to Kaylee for the super chats. You guys are amazing. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you all real soon. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.